Good morning, everybody. It's a Thursday morning or evening or afternoon whenever you get this video. What's up? What's up? What's up, my people? What's up, everybody? I'm PT and welcome to PT's Point of View. Unfortunately, I had a long night last night, so I ain't showing my face, but I'm going to give you the latest gossip and the latest news. Man, when I tell you I'm filled up today with so much to give you guys. Now, what I need you to do before I go any further, please, guys, would you please like the video? Come on now, support people. You don't send cash apps, you don't send gifts. At least support the video by hitting the like, sharing the video, and commenting. Okay, if you could just do those three things, forget a cash app. Just forget a gift. Just do those three things, and we'll be good. Okay, because I know goddamn well I got some shit today. I got some good shit every day. I just ain't been discovered yet. All right, so listen. Now this first gossip that I'm about to give y'all is very sensitive. So you got to make sure that there's no kids listening, because or watching. Okay, there's no kids listening or watching. I may have a couple of videos, or there's two videos I don't want kids to be around when I post this. So if you're under 18, please do not watch the beginning of this video. There's a couple. There was a couple in Georgia. Here is pictures of this couple. I'll show their pictures right quick. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. And you never know, I could be watching this when you're watching it. So if I don't say good morning back to you, I may not be on here. Okay. All right. So here is the couple right here. The lady on the right, down there to your right, and the young man, they're looking dead into the camera. Of course, their lawyers right there. Man, and y'all know what's sad? This happened on my birthday. This happened on July the 9th, going into the 10th. This family, unfortunately, lost their baby. And it wasn't her fault. It wasn't his fault. It was the doctor's fault. I have a video to show y'all. This is a horrible, horrible story. But I just had to tell you, I just had to share this with y'all. The doctor was not able to get the baby out, and they end up decapitating the baby's head. And then they lied to the family, and they waited forever to tell. They didn't even. I got to show y'all the video. I'm gonna show y'all the video, and we'll talk about it when I get back.
July the 9th, 2023, just a few weeks ago. Jessica and Travion, they were excited. She was 37 weeks pregnant at that time, and they were really, really looking forward to the delivery of their firstborn child. Her water broke at about 10 o'clock in the morning on the 9th. Appropriately, she went over to labor and delivery over the Southern Regional. They admitted her and put her on an IV and gave her some medicine to basically progress the delivery. She labored for about 10 hours, and then probably around 10, or strike that, about 8:40 in the evening, she was fully dilated, and they told her to start pushing. Well, during the course of the pushing, the baby stopped descending. There's something called a shoulder dystocia, fancy word for saying that the baby's shoulders could not fit through the pelvic girdle. It got stuck by the bone there in the pelvic girdle. That was recognized, and what wound up happening after that is just brutal. Dr. St. Julian came in, and she, in the process of trying to deliver this baby, pulled on the baby's head and neck so hard and manipulated them so hard that the bones in the baby's skull, face, and neck were broken. When Dr. St. Julian finally took Miss Ross to the operating room for a C-section, cesarean section, where they cut the belly and deliver the baby through the abdomen, when the womb was open, the feet came out, the body came out, and there was no head. The head was stuck in the vagina, and the head subsequently was delivered vaginally. The baby had been decapitated. Dr. St. Julian was grossly negligent for applying ridiculously excessive force on the baby's head and neck. Dr. St. Julian and the nurses at Southern Regional Medical Center, they were grossly negligent for not getting the help of the on-site in-hospital OB in a timely manner. They have a hospitalist obstetrician who's there on site. And when doctors have problems with delivery, the first thing you do is call them and you get help. You get another perspective, another angle. This was not done in a timely manner, negligently. And then also the nurses at Southern Regional Medical Center were grossly negligent for failing to advocate and insist in other capacities that Ms. Ross got a C-section quicker, sooner, in a more timely manner. So those are the allegations that we claim in this suit. We just filed it. We're going to be very, very aggressive with the discovery. We're going to put all of these people who were in the room under oath and find out what they have to say specifically about what happened that tragic evening. That is the essence of our suit. That's the essence of the press conference, and we're going to open things up for open things up for question right now.
Have you spoken with the hospital? I mean, why do you think they tried to cover this up?
Yeah, we cannot speculate about what the motivations were for the lack of candor, the lack of disclosure, the misrepresentation, and the fraud. We will find out because we're going to put everybody under oath, and they're going to swear, and they're going to tell us what they were thinking. We don't know.
How long did it take Jessica and everyone to learn what happened to their child?
Attorney Lynch, if you would. This is dealing with the fraud and cover-up.
The family went in on the 9th for the delivery of the child. They were not notified of what actually happened until the 13th, a few days later.
And that was from the medical examiner? That wasn't
No, that was from the funeral home.
That was from the funeral.
Yes.
Can you also speak to the fact that they were not allowed to hold their child?
Yes, they were not allowed to hold their child. The hospital basically said, hey, well, we can't let you hold the child. We can, and my understanding is that they at one time did not want them to see the child. But what they did, the hospital wrapped the child up very tightly so that they could not see what actually happened, and they were able to see the child behind the glass.
And let me be more specific. In an attempt to basically misrepresent and miscommunicate to the family, when they wrapped this baby up tightly, they propped the baby's head up on top of the blanket to make it appear as though the head was actually attached when it wasn't.
So they actually saw the baby on the day of the delivery?
The day of the delivery, it's my understanding that same day. So when I say same, they kind of went from the 9th into the 10th. So the stat C-section was called at about close to midnight. The surgery was over at 3 in the morning. The first conversation that Dr. St. Julian had with the couple was at about 5 in the morning, and that's when there was not total candor and disclosure at that time. The records reflect that Dr. St. Julian came in the next day and the next day after with the intention of actually telling the couple the truth. The couple reasonably didn't want to talk to her at that time, and finally, a day after she was discharged, there was a meeting that occurred 4 days after delivery where Dr. St. Julian came clean.
Just for clarity purposes, can you kind of go through the timeline of when the birth happened or the C-section?
Sure.
When they learned their baby did not make it, and then when they learned what actually
Okay.
happened?
And all of this is in the complaint, in the facts, but
And can you step closer to the?
yeah, all of this is in the complaint and it's in the facts, but the water broke at about 10 in the morning. They were admitted into the hospital at L&D at about 10 in the morning, 10, 11 in the morning. The labor continued at about 8:40 in the evening. That's when she was fully dilated and she started pushing. All of the shoulder dystocia and the failure to sin occurred from 8:40 until about midnight. At about 11:49 p.m., after Dr. St. Julian had been manipulating the head and the neck and the like, trying to get this baby delivered, that's when she finally called for the stat C-section. And they took Miss Ross from the labor delivery suite, which is a separate room. The operating room is just right next door. So they rolled through the doors, and then they proceeded and started with the C-section. The C-section, the baby was delivered at about 12:11. That's what the records show. You could go back to the complaint and just verify. But about 10 minutes after rolling the baby back there, the mother back there, the baby was delivered again. Half of the baby first, and then the head a couple seconds after that. And then at 5 in the morning, after the surgery was over at 3 in the morning. At 5 in the morning, that's when Dr. St. Julian came in and gave them the misinformation.
Did your clients raise concerns during the delivery about how things were going, and did they feel like they were ignored because of their race?
The answer is, in fact, yes. There's going to be more evidence developed in this, but my clients asked for a C-section much sooner than it was ever delivered, while the baby was viable. And
I don't know if Jessica or Trayvon are willing to talk about just what the emotional impact has been like.
You know, I can tell you, we've asked them to do that, they've declined at this point. It's just too overwhelming for them. I mean, that was the plan as of yesterday, but when they were sitting in the conference room, they looked at y'all and said, we just can't do it.
Sorry, one more question. Did they feel like insurance or lack of insurance was playing into this at all in the decision not to go for a C-section sooner?
No. All right, my law partner, Keith Lindsay, just has conclusionary remarks.
Thank you, Ron. Thank all of you for coming and attending this most important story. It is as horrific as it sounds. We're happy to email copies of the complaint to each and every one of you. We'll get with our paralegal Alexis for that. And then if you have any questions or requests for interviews, contact Ryan Julison. His number is 321-377-6877. Ryan Julison, and that's Julison at
That's a damn shame. The baby didn't even have a chance. And this happened on the day before my birthday, and the day I was in Atlanta when this happened. I was in Atlanta when this happened, y'all. I hope they get every dime. I hope they bankrupt that hospital. I hope they get so much money they never have to work ever in their lives again for what they did to this family. I just couldn't believe the story when I heard this. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe this. This is unreal. May the little baby rest in peace. The baby didn't have a chance. Let's move on, y'all. All right, guys. I want to talk about this man right here. And he goes by the name, of course, y'all know who he is, Donald Trump. Well, here's the latest with Donald Trump. Donald Trump now is lying and making up lies on Miss Fani, the lady who's about to prosecute his butt. Yeah, she's about to let his butt have it real soon. Yeah. And here she is right here. Now, Donald Trump, as you guys know, he's in a lot of trouble. I believe this is, let me remove this. I believe this is going to be what's going to bring this man down, this lady right here. And I hope that she does. He was in a rally the other day and he said, oh, y'all know she was in a relationship with a gang member. Oh, yeah, he said it. Well, she had some words for Donald Trump, and she wants Donald Trump to know, you better bring the proof and you better have it, because she's bringing more files. She's filing more charges. Excuse me. She's filing more charges. I guess there would be slander or defamation or something like this. Horrible. This man is not a man. This man is cruel. He's evil. He's the devil, and he needs to not ever run for office again. And they say that if she indicts him, he won't be able to run for office, because they're going to get him on. What I'm hearing is she's going to get him on. Y'all remember the video, the recording when he said, "Oh, if I can just get so many more votes, I just need this many." That's fraud. That's trying to take over the government. That's trying to, child, get him, girl. Get him, girl. Get him real good. Get him where the sun don't shine. This man does not ever need to run for president. And you know what? And to all you people out there that are supporting this man, you're racist. And if you support this man and you're black, you're Uncle Tom. And you're crazy, and you're stupid, and you don't know no better. I love my mother to death, but I had to get on her the other day. She will never vote for Trump, but she's like, oh, that's my man, mama. That is not your man. That man is cruel. He's evil. He don't like blacks. He don't like nobody. But he always seems to get away with stuff. But mama, then you might as well love the devil then, because he didn't look what he did to God. Oh, don't say that. Well, it's the same thing. The devil, he did all these things against God, but he seems to get away with it. So does Trump. So you might as well start loving God. So I kind of made a change of mind, I guess. I'm just, what are you thinking about, mama? This man is evil. He's cruel. He needs to not ever run for president again, ever. He lies and he can't accept. He's like a little baby. He can't accept the fact that you lost the election, man. Even the damn Republicans, even the lawyers and the Republicans and the all these big wigs people, they told you that you didn't win. And he still believes that he won it. And y'all who believe him, you're a fool too. I'll move on. Get him, Fanny. Don't give him no break, Fanny. Let him have it. Let's talk about this fool right here. O.J. Simpson, if you don't get someone, sit down. Now, you was doing just fine. I was just talking about him the other day. I said, I ain't heard nothing out of O.J. Simpson in a while. He was doing just fine until he decides he wants to run his mouth about somebody didn't, the time that they got at the time that he got. OJ, we understand why you, first of all, OJ, you shouldn't have been running around trying to get your stuff. Yes, it was your stuff, but that ain't really why they put you in jail, OJ. Let me show y'all the video. We'll talk about it when I come back. And OJ looks really bad. Let me show y'all this. Here we go.
Well, it's me, yours truly. Now, I know I went to college on a football scholarship, but somehow this math is not adding up to me. You're driving a car at roughly 160 miles an hour on a public street and end up killing a girl and her dog, and you get 3 to 10 years. You go to a hotel room that you're invited to retrieve your own personal stolen property I now have because it was ruled to be mine by the state of California. And you get 9 to 33 years.
That's because they know that you allegedly killed her, OJ. Do we need to remind you, OJ? They didn't do that because of the trophies, OJ. They've been trying to get back at you. If they could hang you, they would hang you. You know why they did that. It sure ain't adding up. It ain't adding up that we don't really know what happened to Nicole. You know what happened to her. Huh. Let's continue this stupid video.
Same courthouse, same city, same state. I don't know. Somehow it just does not add up to me.
Yeah, don't add up. We could no. Let's add it up. Let's add it up, OJ. They did that to you because of what you allegedly did. I wish I could say what you did to Nicole and Ron Goldman.
I'm just saying.
Stupid. OJ, get someone sit down. Get someone sit down, OJ. Once you look for the killer, that's what you need to be doing. We're trying to find out who the killer is. But never mind. We know who it is. We know. Matter of fact, I got a picture of him. Can't believe this shit. Let me move on. Here's Lil Boosie. And Lil Boosie, he's been in prison. He's been locked up. Lately he was locked up, but he got out. He knows the system. He knows it better than me because I ain't never been locked up. I ain't never been to jail, prison, none of that. So he knows. He wants to tell y'all why Tory Lanez basically got off. Even though he's get 10 years, he said, I'm gonna let y'all see the video and then we'll talk about it when I come back.
As an independent artist doing his thing, it's
One second. Let's go back here. Here we go. Let me remove this and let's go here. Here we go.
I don't know how California work. I think he only do 5. That's state time. He only shit, bro. Louisiana, that nigga would have did 40, nigga. A crime on a woman, highly televised, 40, nigga. No cap, nigga. That nigga would have got 40, nigga. I got 10 for third offense marijuana, nigga.
I just wish he stopped using the N-word, but go ahead on, Boosie.
Straight to Angola, nigga. Straight to Angola, nigga. Not even off of rehab, nigga. He lucky he wasn't in Louisiana, boy. I think state time, you don't do nothing but have 5 years. He do 3 years, a little paper. He be back out, you know. Stronger than ever. Louisiana don't play that, bro. A woman? Boy, you would have got 40, man. He ain't gonna do nothing but 3 years on that, bro. That. Shit. I'll peel it, but I'll take, bro. Louisiana, he would have got 40, bro. I got 10 years, bro, for third offense marijuana, bro. 25 grams, another couple grams, and some more grams, bro.
Okay, so look, you know, he might be right, because, you know, I don't know how the system works, but he probably won't be in there long, but he deserves everything, every dime. He deserves every day, every hour, every minute that he deserves in that jailhouse for what he did to Megan Thee Stallion. She didn't ask for that. Tory is sad. He's such a nice looking young man. Now you're going to be somebody's bitch in prison. They're probably going to have him in the what you call it, where he protective order or whatever. But 10 years, even if in there 3 or 4 years, you're going to have to release something. You're going to be with somebody. Maybe not. You're going to be doing something. But you knew better. You knew what you was doing. You didn't have to shoot that girl in the foot. You knew you was wrong. It all started at a party at the car. It's always the white folks, these car trashers in the middle of it. If you hadn't been out there with that car trashing girl house doing all this stuff when it went down, they say he was trying to sleep with everybody at the damn party, out there in the pool with no clothes on, and just trying to get his freak on with Kylie and Megan and everybody. Probably been ended up telling us who was, and they wasn't buying it. Megan wasn't buying it. And then this happened. You shoot her in the foot, and then you lied and you teased and you talked about it like a dog. Sit your butt in jail and do your time. Do all 10 years because you had no remorse. The judge said you had no remorse whatsoever, Tory. And yeah, you're still cute, and you're gonna make a good wife for somebody in prison. T.I. thing is so funny to me. And let me tell you what. A lot of people are mad, but I don't understand why are people supporting this man. Free Tory Lanez for what? He shot this girl in the foot. What we gonna free him for? Here's a fool that the social media is laying into him right now. Social media is laying him out. This fool right here is supporting him. Let me see if I can find the video. 1 second. Let me see which one it is. I might get the wrong one. Let's see. Hold on.
He'll be back.
No, hold on. I'm gonna get the right video. 1 second. Okay. Let's try this one here. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here and get it. Sorry about that. I may have it over here. 1 second. 1 second. Savage. I don't know which video this is. I had all my videos lined up, and then all of a sudden they just disappeared. The show was going just good. But let me see. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up. Let me see. I got to figure out which video. Here we go. Here we go.
As an independent artist doing his thing, like, you know, it's a lot of artists that don't work as hard as he do. So, you know, regardless of whatever, you know, the music is
Here's
what
the
it
video.
is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all feel about that, though? Like, y'all got to, like, it's like you still listen to music regardless of what's going on in the world. Like, things you don't know about. Like, the music is what you love people for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're going to keep the energy positive. If y'all fuck with the music, fuck with it. If you don't, we just going to keep creating. You know what I'm saying? And vibing out. Yeah, that's it. We adding a meet and greet, too. We just added it today. Well, I approved it today to be added for the show on the 29th. So I'm definitely going to be doing meet and greets. You know, it's one of my favorite parts of performing, and like really as an
So he decided to write a letter to the judge too and ask the judge to You know what? Get someone to sit down, Mario. Get someone to sit down. You barking up the wrong tree. Listen, y'all want to support this man who shot the girl in the foot, but you got a problem with a drag queen doing a show for kids? What kills me is you don't want a drag queen doing a show for kids, but you got these men out here not paying child support. Your child shouldn't even see the dad if they ain't paying the damn child support. and leveling up and doing that part. Let me move on, child. Mario, get someone to sit down. Last story. Have you guys ever heard of? I'll probably have his name wrong, but he was on Black Ink or something like that. But he's an artist. I want to say his name is Four, something like that. Phor. He's an artist. I never heard of him. If I did, I don't remember. But here is a picture of him, a very, very handsome man, ladies. Yes. What your ladies think? Very handsome. And but he has something he wants to tell y'all. I really need to pull up this video. I don't know why my videos all of a sudden just disappeared right in front of me when I was talking to y'all. The devil is busy, honey. He didn't want me to have a good show today, but it's been good so far. I'm gonna try to pull up this video because I want to be able to. Okay, so let me see if I can pull up the video. This is what he likes. If you guys ever heard of I've heard. Oh, by the way, please, if there's any children listening, please send them to the back room. I'm gonna give you some time to send them to the back room. This is grown adults talking right now. Fishing, filtering, or something. I've heard of the word. The word I heard they called it was called. Anyway, it's messing with a man's backyard. So this is something he likes. So I'm gonna try to pull up the video. Hopefully, I might have to do a couple of videos till I get it right. So let me see what we're gonna do here. 1 second. Let's see. Let me go back. Y'all bear with me. Let me try this first, and then we're gonna try to get it. Okay.
As an independent artist doing his thing, like
nope, that's not it. Okay, that's not it. It might be the next one after that. Let's see here. Let's try this one.
Pegging.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
this pegging video.
Okay, let me stop it. Okay, his name is Far. Can y'all see his name? I can't really pronounce it. Far, whatever. So he's talking about pegging. Pegging is something that was a man when he's anyway. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and I want to know: would you ladies like a man who likes to be pegged? Okay, so here we go.
Yes. This pegging video.
I
thought I saw it enough.
No, I want to see it.
So that was real?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Okay. How did you know you liked it?
It was just the fact of like, here you go. I get the sound off though, but you can check me out.
Laura, we're gonna need you to close your mouth.
Somebody get in it.
Oh, she thrusting that bitch.
Yeah. So
how did you know you liked that?
So what happened was I used to date a lot of women that was like a little dominant. You know what I'm saying? So at a young age, I had a girl that was into eating ass, right? Before sucking my dick. I'm like, damn, this is different, right? She said licking ass for her and her religion, it's a sign of royalty. When she said that, she was dead ass serious, like no smiling or nothing. I'm like,
no pun intended.
Bet. So then that once that happened, then I started dealing with more women that was into the same type of thing. So I'm like, oh, now I'm getting more comfortable, right? Then I started dating this one girl that she was into like doing little fingers and little anal play stuff like that. So it was like over time.
It was a buildup.
It was a buildup. So
and that's where your G-spot is.
Absolutely.
And that's when I learned. I had one girl like she'd go dick the balls. You know.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. Now, pegging is what they call it, and this taking the tongue and doing the work. But then he's talking about doing other stuff. So, ladies, what do y'all think? Me as a gay man, I'm okay with it, but I just wonder, what do you women think? Do you think that would be cool for your man to get pegged and have that other stuff done to him? I don't know. We know y'all to tell me. Leave a comment below. I just want to hear what y'all got to say. Don't wait too late. I need some answers. Yes, I need some answers. Y'all go look him up. He's a handsome guy. I'm not for sure if he's married or not, but he has some pictures with some beautiful girls that he was with. But like I said, I'm not for sure if he's married. But handsome guy, very handsome. So That seems to be what he's into. Guess what? He ain't the only one into that. There's a lot of them into that. Don't be fooled, honey. This show has been over the time limit. I am PT with the latest happy Thursday. If you enjoyed this show, there is my Cash App. Once again, hint, hint, if you enjoyed the show, let me know it. Okay. What was I gonna say? I think that's it. I really enjoyed you guys. I had a great show with you guys today. I love y'all. Thank you. Love you. Please love yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody else will love you. I love you, and I appreciate you for supporting me here on PT's Point of View. If you have not followed me on TikTok, my TikTok is PT That's Me. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.